back at him again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you fell a lot with your boy stories with V. At this time, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. If you new to the platform, welcome. Y'all know the motto by now, man. Kick back, relax. I got the rest of the show. AV Mob, let's get him, let's get him. Let's go. What's up, Mob? We back at him again, man. Kicking it off from the top. V Story Time, episode 43. Let's dive into it, man. So this one right here, man, Wicked and Wild situation. This was one of the first juvenile delinquent comrades of mine that ended up passing away. And it was Wicked and Wild how it all played out. So boom, right? I gets booked. So, you know, you go through the baby book and you go through the hickeys. And those are like the juvenile jails. That's where you going back to court. That's where you going back and forth to court at until you either go home or you going to go to placement. Now, placement is like what you would consider the prison in the adult system. That's where you actually going to serve your time at. So, boom, I get booked, so I'm laid back. So, everybody on my unit, they getting sent to placement. So, I already know I'm getting sent to placement, too, because I just beat a waiver in charge, meaning they wanted to charge me as an adult, but I ended up beating it. So, anytime you beat an adult charge, anytime you get charged as an adult and you beat it, you get way back down to a juvenile, you're going to placement, you're not going home. So, boom. I'm just waiting for my time. So during this time, the case manager named Ross. So I go holler at Ross. He like, yeah, you going out such and such. I'm like, all right, that's a bet. So he like, you going out Silver Oak. I'm like, all right, that's a bet. Where is that? He tell me where is that. He like, man, it's all the way out Keymore, Maryland, and bing, 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 bing. I'm like, all right, shit, that's cool. Now, mind you, I done already had out-of-state placements come visit me, and I'm telling them, man, I deny, I refuse. I'm not going to Ohio. I'm not going to Tennessee. I'm not doing none of that shit. They like, all right, bet. So boom, Silver Oak come. And I know I got hella homeboys that had already just went up there, so I ain't really tripping. Boom, get up there. I come up there, I got hella homeboys that's up there from the institution. But I got real homeboys from my block that's up there too. So when I get up there, my man Timmy up there, so the dude that's doing my intake, he like, where you from? I'm like, shit, I'm from West Baltimore. He like, oh, all right, where? I'm like, shit, I'm from Wood G. He like, oh, all right. So he like, do you know Timmy? I'm like, yeah, that's my brother. He like, oh, all right, he on such and such a unit. I'm like, all right, that's a bet. I'm like, shit, am I going to be able to see him? Am I going to be able to holler at him? He like, yeah, once you get down there, you're going to be good, bop, bop, bop. Now, mind you, the staff, all of the staff out there was on I'm a ex-street dude. I'm just doing the right thing. I come up Park Heights. I come up over East. I'm from Green Mountain. I'm from here. So they all had their little quote-unquote blocks, and they might have did come from there. I really ain't give a fuck, but it was what it was. So now I go through intake. I get my clothes and shit like that. They tell me where I'm designated to go to. I'm like, all right, bet. So mind y'all, I'm walking. This shit look like a big-ass college campus. I ain't gonna lie. It's just hella buildings. So we walk, and I'm like, where we going at? He like, you going to that building right there? I'm like, all right, that's a bet. We get in there. He just opened the door. So when he opened the doors and I step through on everything I love, I just see hella people I know. So they start going off. Whoa, V, what's up, boy? Blah, 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 blah. So I'm talking to everybody, what's going on, what's going on? So now the case manager, her name was like Miss P. We gonna call her Miss P. Something crazy, boy. So now I'm talking to her. She like, oh, no, you're not staying over here. I'm like, what the fuck? Why not? She like, you going to be a problem? I'm like, man, listen, I ain't on that type time. I just know a lot of people for real. I'm a cool, laid-back type guy. She like, all right, we're going to see. I'm going to give you 30 days over here, and if you do anything crazy, your ass is going to another place, or we sending you out of this institution. I'm like, damn, all right, that's a bet. So now I come out. I start hollering at everybody. I know we laid back, cooling, but not only is it niggas from Baltimore up there that I know, it's niggas from D.C., it's niggas from PG, it's niggas from Eastern Shore, it's people from all over the world for real. You might got people from how we from Baltimore, so our out of state might be Tennessee or Ohio. You might got people from Ohio who Silver Oak might have been their out of state placement, so they coming into our system. So boom, for real, we laid back, cooling for real. They tell me where my room at and shit like that. I jump on the phone, I call them up, like, yeah, they transferred me this morning. I'm up here, such and such. This the address. They say we can get packages, boom, boom, boom. So I'm working my one too. So now everybody coming to holler at me. They like, yeah, that's the DC dudes, PG dudes, Eastern Shore dudes, bop, bop, bop. So I'm like, all right, shit, that's a bet, you know. But we already was like locked in because I told you on the unit that I got moved to, if it was 60 people, probably 20 of them I was just locked up with on my unit. Like, that shit was crazy to me. So we all laid back, cooling for real. So I run across my little man Crawford, right? So now Crawford, he from DC, or he from Kitland, wherever that's at. But all the DC niggas was fucking with him, like they was respecting his hand. So now it's him, my little man West. West is from like Capitol Heights, wherever that's at. Then you had dudes from DC, like they was repping the city of the shit. So I'm like, all right, that's a bet. But I understood what was going on because you had niggas that was from Baltimore, but it's like, yeah, them little niggas, county niggas for real. But I wouldn't let nothing happen. Like if somebody from somewhere, I was trying to do something from anybody from Baltimore, it was going up. I don't give a fuck who you was for real. As long as you want to know you done told on some niggas or something like that. If you was from the 410 and a nigga tried your hand, I'm backing that shit. Let's go. So now we all locked in, though. Me and my man Crawford, we locked in. Boom, we coolin' for real. And this little nigga was nice as shit at basketball for real. So, and he was aggressive. So aggression, everybody that was aggressive ran together for real. So all of us was just moving with the same mentality. Like, man, shit, niggas is little men for real. So now he keeps saying when he go home, I'm gonna do one or two things. Water was real prevalent up there. So I'm like, what the fuck is that? He like, man, it's embalming fluid. I'm like, what? He like, yeah, the shit that they be using at funerals and shit. I'm like, what the fuck, y'all sell that shit up there? He like, yeah, you know, they dip it in the cigarettes and shit. I'm like, whoa, that was crazy to me because I'm coming from where we selling cane and smack. So I'm like, what the fuck, we ain't dipping no cigarettes in no water. We damn shit. I know people that sell loose cigarettes, but they not dipping it in no damn water of no embalming fluid. That shit was just mind-blowing to me. So he like, shit, I'm going to either do that or I'm going to just be, I'm going to end up M1ing some niggas uptown. I'm like, whoa, that was a wild-ass mindset. Like, you either wanted to be the biggest drug dealer or you wanted to be just a nigga that was M1ing people. That shit was like night and day to me. So I'm like, all right, whatever. But a lot of people say they going to do a lot of things when they go home, and it's like, you don't pay that shit no mind because motherfuckers be bluffing. They just be talking. So, boom, we laid back coolin'. So he locked in with my little man, Baby Ock. Now, Baby Ock was from, like, Saratoga Street or some shit. Like, then I had my little man, Cooper. He was from, I forgot where the fuck he was from, but he was a stolen car type dude. They used to call him UU. So he used to just steal hella cars and shit like that. So now we all locked in. We start doing the time. Boom. Fast forward. Like, we probably up there for like a year and a half. Boom. Come home. I don't know why. Let's say I'm home for like 6 months. I don't know why. Something in my mind say, man, damn, let me look up and see whatever happened to, Crawford for real. Boom. Just type that shit. Motherfuckers type the name in. It pop up that he passed away. Somebody end up dropping the hammer on him. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So the article get to reading like, he went home trying to sell the little water shit for real. Motherfucker tried to play with him on it. I guess tried to either steal something from him. Something happened with the deal. He go to bust the sale for real. Some shit end up going left. He come off the hit. He splat the nigga right there for real. But it was so crazy to me. No, excuse me. Shit end up going left. The dude end up splatting him. But it was so crazy to me how I'm like, damn, your idea was I'm going to either go home and sell this water shit or I'm going to go home M1ing niggas. And he ends up going home and passing away from selling the water, and he end up getting M1 off of that same deal. I'm like, damn, yo, that's crazy. Then I end up getting booked again. I run across his little man, Green. Green was cool, too, because he used to play football with niggas for real. So I run across Green. I'm like, yo, whatever happened with Dummy? He like, man, he was just on that shit. When he went home, all that aggressive shit that he was, displaying while we was locked up, he took that shit back outside to the streets. And these are two different worlds. You got people that's chumps in confined spaces that when they get outside and they get around a certain crowd or they start getting a certain type of heart because they now outside, we got weapons and shit like that, they a whole nother person. So a dude who might be soft on the inside, he might be a stone cold head tab outside, or dude who might be getting wild outside, he'll duck on the inside because now you remove the weapon, the protection, and all the niggas that been back in his move for the longest. So now, wicked and wild situation again, but that was one of the first, juvenile people that I was cool with that ended up passing away from street violence that wasn't from my city too. So, salute to my guys, man, all over the world, man. I done made friends all over the world. So my thing is, man, I respect the real. Wherever the real at, that's where I tilt my hat to, man. But That's why I tell y'all, don't get involved in the streets, man, wicked and wild situations. With that being said, Mob, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you travel out with your boy stories with me. At this time, one more time for me, Mob. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We'll be at 100K in no time from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every one of y'all, man. Let's get them, let's get them. Man, rest in peace to Lord Crawford. Let's go.